Somalia stands firm in its sovereignty. In light of Ethiopian interference in our internal affairs, we've demanded Ethiopia's ambassador leave within 72 hours and are closing consulates in Hargeisa and Garowe. Our resolve in protecting our territory is steadfast.
Well, tensions have been inflamed between Somalia and Ethiopia since Addis Ababa signed a memorandum of understanding with breakaway region of Somaliland. Under different circumstances, the kind of deal between Ethiopia and Somaliland would have been actively straightforward because one country grants its landlocked neighbor access to seaport and, by extension, to international trade, and in return is rewarded a political price. But Somaliland is just a de facto country, and since the political price was nothing less than Ethiopia taking steps towards recognizing Somaliland as a sovereign state, serious repercussions have followed since that deal discussion on the 1st of January this year. The Somali government recalled its ambassador to Ethiopia and immediately declared the blocking the accord a national priority. Days after the news of the MOU, Somali president signed a parliamentary bill declaring the deal null and void. Opposition to the deal spread quickly among the public, and government officials participated in a young protest march in the Somali capital on the 11th of January this year. And there is quite a lot that Somalia is angry about, more than just the idea that Ethiopia might recognize Somaliland's independence. Somalia accuses Addis Ababa of meddling in its internal affairs, initiating discussions about an affair of state with Somaliland without even trying to notify Mogadishu in advance. And while Somali officials say they do not object to Ethiopia or another port gaining access to a port along the Somalia coast, for commercial purposes, they draw the line at an Ethiopian military installation on what they consider Somali soil. This is, of course, deepened by the fact that Mogadishu is not really sure what exactly is in the memorandum of understanding, which is now creating the conflict between the countries. On the other hand, Ethiopian Prime Minister and Somaliland's president have presented the deal as a major win for their respective national goals. But before the January memorandum, the closest Ethiopian